In the still hush of night, where the stars whisper low, I find you again, etched into my thoughts like constellations drawn across the canvas of my heart. Your laughter lingers like a familiar breeze, and even in your absence, your presence surrounds me, warm, magnetic, and tender. The world quiets around me when I think of you, as though the universe itself leans in to listen too. I trace our memories like brushstrokes in the dark, each one dipped in starlight and shaped with longing. You, with eyes that hold galaxies and a voice that softens the hard edges of my day, are my sanctuary. You arrived not with fanfare, but like a sunrise, gradual and inevitable, reshaping the horizon of my life. Even the simplest moments with you, sitting in shared silence, laughing over nothing, your hand brushing mine, are gilded with meaning. They are sacred. You make even the mundane feel magical, as if your love rewrote the laws of time and space. Loving you is like being rewritten in a language I never knew I spoke, one where every word echoes with meaning, every pause resonates like a heartbeat calling your name. Each glance you give holds more than sight. It carries the weight of knowing, of intimacy, born not only from time, but from a deep soul recognition, as if somewhere beyond this life we met already, two wandering spirits who promised to find each other again. And now that you're here, no map is needed. My path is clear in the glow of your gaze, in the way your arms curve around me like the sky holding the earth. You ground me, but you also make me soar. How can you be both gravity and wings? There's something divine in the paradox of you. How your strength makes me feel safe, yet your vulnerability makes me braver. I never knew love could be this honest, this grounding, yet this boundless. You don't complete me, you expand me, and when you say my name, it doesn't feel like a label, it feels like a promise, like the beginning of a symphony, like I was always meant to be exactly here, in this moment, with you. Sometimes I wonder if the moon watches us when we lie side by side, our bodies speaking in quiet gestures, in the rhythm of breath, in shared silences that say more than words ever could. There is an art to the way you hold me, as if I'm a prayer answered, and perhaps I am, but you, oh, you are the miracle. You move through my life like light through stained glass, illuminating every part of me I once kept hidden. With you, there's no need for masks or armor. You see me and still you stay. That is a gift I'll never take for granted. You taught me that love doesn't have to hurt to be real. It doesn't have to shout to be heard. With you, love whispers, flows, breathes. It listens, it grows, it forgives, and still it burns. With the steady fire of 1,000 quiet yesterdays and the fierce hunger of 1,000,000 more tomorrows waiting to unfold. I remember the first time your hand found mine. It wasn't grand or rehearsed, it was a simple, unthinking gesture, yet it sparked something ancient and electric in me, like recognition whispered across lifetimes. Every nerve in my body sang. I had touched hands before, but yours was different, firm, warm. A tether and a compass. Since then, every part of you feels like a map I want to trace, with lips, with fingers, with wonder. Your skin, your scent, the way your chest rises and falls in sleep, it all feels like home. And not the kind you leave behind, but the kind you fight for, the kind that lives in you no matter where you go. You breathe and I exhale, you smile, and my world settles. You hurt and I ache. Your joys, your fears, your hopes, they echo in me like songs I've always known, and I vow again and again, in the quiet places of my soul, to love you with patience, with passion, with the kind of ferocity that flowers have when they bloom through stone. There are days when you don't say much, when the world weighs heavy on your shoulders, but even in your silence, I feel you. I read you in the tilt of your brow, the way your fingers fidget, the almost invisible shift of your breath. I don't need grand declarations to know your love. I feel it in the way you remember my coffee order, in how you always drive with one hand on my knee, in the soft, "Be safe," you mutter every time I leave. These are your love letters, written not in ink, but in action, and I treasure everyone. I want to meet your quiet days with louder love, not in volume, but in depth. I want to carry your burdens without asking, to be your place of rest and return. And when you can't say what's in your heart, know that I will wait, not impatiently, but faithfully. For yours is a heart worth waiting for, worth knowing in all its complexity, and I will learn it. Every line, every shadow, every light, nights without you feel longer, as if time itself lingers, longing for your warmth beside me. I count the hours not in minutes, but in missed touches, in unsaid words that I would have whispered into your skin if you were near. I crave the simplicity of your breath against my neck, the sanctuary of your embrace. Yet even in distance, you are with me. You live in my thoughts, my choices, my dreams. There are moments I turn to share something with you, only to remember you're not there. But then, your voice echoes in my memory, soft and grounding, reminding me that love isn't bound by space. It stretches, grows, anchors. So I carry you with me always. And when I close my eyes, I see you, not as a memory but as a promise, a pulse in the night, a rhythm in my soul that never misses a beat. I'm not waiting for you. I'm walking with you, even in absence.